Alright, welcome LEGO fans to the LEGO City Review here on the LEGO channel. And this is one I'm really excited about, is the Mobile Police Unit. And it's basically a really cool opening trailer. You also get a motorcycle and the bad guy's car. And you just whacked my camera out of focus. Wow.
Sorry.
Nice job. There we go.
Nice job.
I thought those cameras were supposed to be nice enough that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
Well, it's not used to... I think that's actually good.
It wasn't me! It wasn't me!
So, go ahead and get some specifics. Let's look at the 3 instruction booklets, which is kind of ridiculous.
Which are different sizes.
And of course, we'll look at the actual set because we know that's what you're all here for. So, let's see the
just here to
specifics.
listen to us.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, what's the specifics?
Okay, the specifics are... Okay, so it is called the Mobile Police Unit. It is item number 7288, 408 pieces, 3 minifigures.
Wait, 408 or 480?
408.
Okay.
That's great. No, that isn't great price per piece. I'm right.
I think it is.
Comes with 3
It's
minifigures, the detective, the police officer, and the criminal. Retailed for $44.99 US, and then $39.99, $41.99, and $79.99 in other countries. And ages 5 to 12, released January 2011.
Right. And we do get the 3 instruction booklets.
Gosh.
The first one is just for 2 of the minifigures and the 2 mini builds, the police officer's motorbike and the criminal's little car that's not very good at all. And there's also a little comic in it.
With words such as hehehe, waram,
Brom,
and
hey.
That's the iconic.
and
And bip bip bip.
and
finally R.
Arr,
He's a pirate.
Arr,
He's a pirate.
Arr.
In book 2, we build the front of the Mobile Police Unit, and we get the last minifigure, the detective.
Detective?
That's what it said in there.
Okay, I'll just take it.
Is there another comic at the back of this? No, but there are advertisements for other sets.
That is a pronunciation that I have not.
It's British.
Choose one.
Oh,
And finally, in book 3, that's the one I wanted anyway. We get the actual trailer at the back, which is really cool in my opinion. Has some hidden features and stuff that non-builders may not see. And we get a parts list at the back, of course. That is 2 pages long. So, let's go ahead.
That's a nice piece.
What is?
Let's show that.
Yes, that is a very nice piece. So, now we got that behind us. Let's go ahead and start looking at the actual set. Starting, of course, with the minifigures.
Robber, I'd say first.
Yeah. Well, maybe the detective, actually.
Well,
I'll start with the bad guy.
Alrighty. This is the robber. Comes with the typical LEGO robber hat.
Even though no smart robbers would actually wear that.
Yeah, seriously.
It's too mainstream.
He has a typical LEGO face. That comes.
He actually looks
quite
kind of
often.
nice for a robber.
yeah.
He does. And then he's wearing the classic
Robber
stripes.
uniform.
Although this is gray and white, the classic is black and white, but that's...
And is that the set number? No, that's not the set number.
No, they don't do set numbers, but they all have the same one, I think, unless they're in the same set. Which was really confusing. You know, I could have done that. Well, Andrew shows his.
Well, I felt like doing it.
That's weird.
And I lost my minifigure.
You
Andrew
killed him.
has the detective. One thing I must point out, it should be, the hairpiece is right, but it should be brown instead of black.
Alrighty, so Bilbo got it completely wrong.
And once again, the hairpiece is
Boring.
the most boring hairpiece ever given to a male LEGO minifigure.
And I just lost it because of you.
Gosh,
throwing.
Andrew.
Well, it is the most boring, so you should be thanking me that you lost.
No, I'm not thinking you. Not in the slightest.
He wants all the LEGO that he can get. He's so selfish.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
He has police on the back. No double-sided head. And I think he looks quite happy for a detective.
It's gold.
Oh. You're just
Badge and
showing me
tie
random
as well.
gold?
No, it's from this.
Oh yeah, the robber does come with
Oh,
a
he
piece
comes
of gold.
with this?
Yes.
This
the robber
is his
came.
piece of gold. I'm showing it.
We
It's
can't
my
see it.
Figure.
They can't see it.
This
there.
is the robber's piece of gold. It's just a 2x1 flat plate.
Tile.
Tiles. There we go. I say flat plates for tiles, okay? Otherwise, I just say a plate, and that means
And the final minifigure is the guy on patrol.
motorcycle cop.
The motorcyclist cop. He comes with a white helmet with a visor, clear visor. Somewhat boring head with sunglasses. We've seen that before. Cool uniform with lots of zippers. His police badge, and a radio at the top left. And his back printing includes the word police. And he does not come with anything because he is driving the motorcycle, which you get to see now. Since it does come with my minifigure.
Yeah.
Now, one thing to note, there should be a sticker here that says police. Apparently I didn't put it on there because I guess I wasn't in a very stickery kind of mood that day.
I guess not. Okay, so do I get to show the robber's car?
And then I get to show the biggest part of the set.
No, and Andrew gets to show the cab.
Yes, he gets to show the cab.
What's the cab?
This
This
part.
part.
And we all show this.
Yes, I like that arrangement.
Yeah.
So, it's just a little motorcycle. Pretty cool though. Got the big white piece here, very rare. In fact, maybe
No.
exclusive.
No, it isn't exclusive.
Now these are printed. The
Yeah, I
police-
think this is actually on Captain America's Avenging Cycle, maybe.
Police?
Either that, no, this piece.
Oh, really?
Either
Yeah.
that or I think it's Wolverine's Chopper Showdown actually.
And there's
It
little
is
handlebars
exclusive
there.
anyway.
Yeah, it is an exclusive. I just thought I remembered what other set it came from.
Whoops. Dropped it.
Bravo.
Yeah.
There are little handlebars here for him to grip if he doesn't have his hands tied up by trying to shoot someone or tase them, as he should. At least unless that guy is actually trying to kill him. There's an antenna back here. Don't know why it would be back there, but it is. And there's some brake pieces down here so that even if you leave it like that, it shouldn't fall over.
Those aren't brakes. Those are stands.
Stands, there we go.
Sometimes I wonder what goes through your head when you're trying to figure out what to say.
And there's some
Brakes.
white and blue headlights at the front.
Okay, are we moving on?
Yes.
Time for the robber's car.
Which I really don't like.
It's really tiny and really kind of pointless. This piece is nice. It's fairly rare now. That is a sticker, which
Yes.
is very, very sad. I would have expected a printed piece. That is also a sticker.
Is that set number?
Yes.
Ah.
There's the inside of the car.
There's
the
no
bottom.
roof. And the thing that I really don't like is that the doors open underneath the windshield.
That is a bit weird.
Oh.
I
How are
have-
you supposed to get in?
Exactly, I really hate that.
I guess you need to be a minifigure to get in because you're only one stud wide. So you can get in, it's just really weird.
Yeah, so I really do not like the car.
Okay.
There is a last look at it before we move on.
Here's my bald detective
Because we lost it
And
here.
his cab.
and his cab. I'm just gonna show very small detail, and then Bilbo can show all the
Okay.
rest. So cool, big police sticker right there.
That's cool.
He likes it.
We're
He thinks it's-
anti-sticker
I
here.
think it's awesome. Okay, we got some of these binoculars. I am horrible at this, Bilbo.
Okay.
These are horns. Their binoculars use these horns up here, which I think is cool for the sirens.
That is where the trailer hooks in at, which we'll see momentarily. We do have some big side doors here where you can store some cargo in this compartment behind the driver's seat, or you can put some more people back there. It opens on the other side as well. A little hard to do though. Here are some much better car doors, at least if you ask me. Still going to be a little hard to get in, but it's better. These are, I'm assuming, are supposed to be his rear view mirrors. And you have to lift this up to get the minifigure inside, and that is a very big white piece here with the sticker.
That's extremely rare.
Well, it's like that.
No, but that piece is extremely rare.
Yeah.
Like,
And
that's
then
one
where's
piece?
the minifigure?
Yeah, that's extremely rare.
And then we'll just put him inside like so. And put the roof back on.
All he needs is his coffee cup.
Which we'll see in the trailer, of course.
No, because if he had his coffee cup now, then he would be the iconic Lego City person. All he would have to do is have the comic strip bubble saying, hey.
Oh, there's some more lights at the top here. So that is the front. Now we'll all show the trailer, which is what really matters. Wait, we want to see that, but we'll show that at the very end. Fanor has a demonic look on his face right now.
Yes,
No, I
he
don't.
does.
Does this look demonic to you?
No, that actually does.
That looks like Rumpelstiltskin.
No,
That's
Rumple.
creepy.
He does. He can't. He cannot do a Rumpelstiltskin.
Well, he
can
hasn't seen him, so we don't know. Anyway.
I have seen Rumpelstiltskin.
But
No, he hasn't.
I know.
Feanor has not.
What?
But Feanor has not.
Exactly.
I mean, he has more of a Joker type smile.
Ooh, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Here is the trailer, and you're probably wondering how it's standing up. It's because of this, and you can fold that up when it's actually
And the
driving.
wheels.
Well,
That's kind of an
it wouldn't
important
stand up
part.
like that if it wasn't for this.
No, but you're like, the only reason that it's standing up is because of this.
Like this. The only reason it's standing up like this is because
That's
of
not what you made it.
Moving on.
We digress.
So at the top here we have a satellite dish so that they can get TV, which we'll see later on. And
That's
yes,
not the reason they have a satellite.
you'll see inside that's how they have a satellite dish.
They use the TV.
So we'll watch the
there.
news. Let's see where the bad guys are. And they also have computers in there.
They
They also
they
have
don't
the
actually touch
satellite
the bad
dish
guys. They just
for their
they look at the
computers.
news and say, "Oh, look at those bad guys."
Yeah, they're just like, oh, good.
And
They
it
committed
swivels.
another crime today.
While we sit here drinking coffee, no. Satellite dish swivels 360. And here is one of the things I really like about this. The door opens up. Of course, there's is that? Yeah, it's a sticker. And inside we have a couple little mini builds. We have, these are to make some roadblocks. In case the bad guys are around or there's a car crash.
You really think that's gonna
Whatever's
stop
going on
this?
out
Let
there.
me see this.
Well,
Andrew and the destructiveness of him.
wow.
And the door opens on the other side as well.
Yes, but it's the same compartment.
Yes.
But did you really think that was gonna stop?
Well, you know what I mean. It's to
That's what
block
it's
traffic.
for. That's
Any
what it's
sane
for.
person would not go through that. Unless there's
But
a
everyone's insane.
volcano or an earthquake or something.
But
Then I would go
everyone is
through it.
insane.
Okay, moving on. So the door's closed and open. So
Indeed.
we don't care about that. So. Now, I'm gonna save the inside middle for last. Now back here we do have a jail cell for the bad guy. It's a little hard to open. Not too bad though.
Whoops. I got his hand kind of.
Oh gosh. And there's nothing in there. There's no bathroom. There's no bed or anything. So I
Have
hope,
fun, guy.
for his sake, I hope it's a short ride.
Well, for his sake, I hope that's not where they're keeping him. Because that's the mobile site. So,
He'd try to sleep and he'd never be able to sleep at all. That would be a just punishment. For
no,
his
it's like in
crimes, though.
Hornblower when he's put into the pit.
But what actually?
Oh.
Why is that pit so terrible? What do they do in that pit?
Nothing. You can't do anything. See,
Oh, I remember
Oh,
that.
what? Well,
yeah.
I mean,
Because
how
it's
can
like-
you not do
He
anything?
couldn't even move.
I mean, how could you
look,
not move?
it's like this high.
You explain that to him while I keep going with the review,
I mean,
so we don't bore our
But you can still
argument.
move.
So you have to.
Here are
crouching,
the
and
headlights.
There's no room really.
More
to
up
do-
here.
There's no room to lay down.
He's got some
All you
windows.
can do really is crouch. You can move, but you can't really lay. Which is what
Ah.
you can do.
And then the main function of the set is
Dun dun dun
the
dun.
roof lifts up, and we can also
Dun, dun,
open the
dun,
two doors so we can see the really cool inside. And yes, that is a TV,
Is
so
it
I was
printed?
right. No.
Oh! No.
Nothing in here
I
except for the
didn't doubt
That looked
that
like
it was
actually-
that looked like Lord Business for a second.
There are a few printed pieces
Build
which
up.
I'll make sure I point out.
Bilbo,
Yes.
the satellite, it's a police thing. What do the police need satellite for? How about
Surveillance.
satellite for surveillance for their computers?
Yes,
For
for
TV
those things too.
Slightly, and very rarely.
It says, breaking news, bank robbery, dog.
Dog.
That's the last word on there.
Bank robbery dog.
There's a bank robbery of a dog.
Then over here we have some posters, I think. What do you guys think? It's a little...
Those here, can I see? Looks like crime boards. No, those are small video monitors
Oh, okay.
showing different camera angles.
So we have some maps, an alarm, a wanted poster, a mob, an angry mob surrounding a car, I think.
Really?
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
And on the second one, we have a guy trying to hide behind a street corner. Very effective. Another alarm, and it looks like some more wanted posters.
Mm-hmm.
Then in the middle here, we have two seats. We have two computers. Now, I don't think that the screens are printed,
Really?
but I do believe that the keyboards are printed.
Good. Here, let me see one of these.
They might be, but I can't
They're
remember.
printed.
They are?
Yeah, see?
Okay, yeah. So both the computer screens and the keyboards are printed. It's just the monitors and TV screens
Are very
and stuff
well.
are
The
stickers.
monitors are very old. Those computer monitors are.
Yes. The keyboards I haven't seen a whole lot though. And then in the middle, of course, they have a coffee maker and a coffee cup sitting underneath it.
Hey!
They wouldn't be police without coffee cups.
Exactly. Yeah, you just need to do it, right?
Hey!
And it actually is a kind of neat little mini build. If you're making a house or something to keep in mind for a kitchen. Just sitting on the two jumper plates there, comes out nice and easily.
I found his hair.
Good. And then on the
Where
right
was
wall,
I just found it randomly. That's really weird. I just pick it up.
this wall does not have any stickers or printing. This one does. It's basically just a large map of the city. And yet another wanted poster. I think that's that. I think that's actually the guy you get in the set.
Alright.
And then over here on the wall we have 3 clips with 3 items. We have a flare, or a flashlight. I think it's actually a flashlight.
Yeah, probably. Or should we say torch?
A torch,
A torch.
as the British would like to say.
We should say it's a torch.
We also have some handcuffs, because every good police officer needs some handcuffs. And a magnifying glass, which actually works.
Now let's see if this will actually show up on the camera.
Kind of. Yeah, it does.
Alright, good.
So you can actually see that it does work. We can see the wanted guy's face really well. For the reading impaired, we can read the wanted sign.
Alright. Are you done
Yes.
showing that? Okay, so you said that there were some extra functions that only the builder would know? Probably?
That was mostly this. The opening doors. Not a whole lot of people would notice that.
All right, ratings.
You're a
had me
Lego
getting-
guy.
You had me getting a little bit excited there.
You,
I'm like, oh cool, I don't have this set. What is there that I don't know about?
sorry.
That was so
Oh,
disappointing.
we are so disappointed in you.
I think
Bill.
it's cool enough, don't you?
Not as cool as you made it out to be.
I think it's cool.
It is cool, just not as cool as that.
And then one thing we
Show us the
still have is,
attachment.
right. So we go ahead and close it up. And we'll fold up this brake thing.
Stand.
And it's just going to hook that right into the yellow piece. Push it down. And now we have the complete awesome police mobile center. And then...
Oh, he didn't fall off!
It's kind of like the one from the Lost World Jurassic Park, except it's a policeman.
Oh, I get it. I understand. Like where they did Dixie, only not in the movie, because in the movie they didn't have that.
Okay.
No, where Malcolm's saying Dixie.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it was right after they left it. And you broke it again. After I just put it back together yesterday. Have to fix it again later. So that is the set in its entirety. So we will go ahead and get to the ratings. I will go ahead and rate the build. So there are some things I love about this set, and there's some things that I don't really love about this set, which I've already made clear for the most part, and it is in Andrew's hand. If you would not mind putting it, back on the table. I really hate this car, but I do love that you get the police motorcycle. I like the idea of getting a car. It just could have been a little more well executed. And of course, the trailer itself is pretty epic. It's one of my favorite Lego City sets. Not my favorite, but it's up there. And then inside the trailer, things are falling apart. We get this. Well, outside we get the satellite dish. Up here we get the big roof piece, some translucent blue bricks, the windshields, of course the tires, and then inside we get the keyboards, the monitors, both of which I really like. And I really like the magnifying glass. And then the piece for the motorcycle as well. So overall we get some really neat pieces. The price per piece ratio I am completely fine with. So I am going to give it... I'm going to give it a 9 for the build.
Play, what shall I give it?
That's funny. For once, I'm actually disagreeing with you.
For once, you're actually disagreeing with him.
It should actually be
you
higher?
Are too low.
Really?
Really?
Well, I was going to say a 6. What do you
I
say,
would have
Daniel?
given this one maybe a 999. I don't know.
Wow.
Oh, a
In total.
9.99.
So now you know my display value, but first let's go with the play and see.
Well, I mean, you can wheel the trailer around, and you also get the motorcycle in the car. This is more for display, really. A little bit for play.
No, you can do a ton of play with that since you have a working magnifying glass.
Well, and then you do get the thing at the back.
And you have 2 minifigures who you can do there.
3. You get 3 minifigures.
No, yeah, but you have 2 minifigures who can be in the center trailer. And
Unless the robber is undercover.
like that, I'm so sure.
Okay, so maybe 6 is a little harsh. But
That's just
9's
a
pushing it.
9 maybe pushing it. I wouldn't have
7.5
been surprised
will
if
meet
you had,
in the middle.
I wouldn't have been surprised if you had given it a 9. That's what I'm saying.
Alright, so I'm going to give it a 7.5 for play.
Alright,
And
so
what do
we
you say?
have a 9, 7.5, and 9. Because this is a very nice set for display. Very, very nice.
Very, very nice.
I mean, seriously, you get 1 large vehicle, and you get 2 small vehicles. You get 3 minifigures, which is a bit too few in my opinion.
Yeah, you could have gotten
Yeah.
one more.
I'm thinking 2 more they could have put into this one. You have roadblocks. You can detach the trailer. You can move the satellite up. I mean, this set has really good potential for a very, very good display.
Especially if you add other police sets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you
More
put
city
another
sets.
Lego City police set.
So, thanks for tuning in to this really cool Lego City review. We've got some other awesome videos coming to their channel. We got some Lego Agents, more Pharaoh's Quest, We've already had some dino, hopefully there'll be some more to come. And we'll probably just have some more to come overall, and maybe even some other themes that we haven't even seen yet on the channel. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time in Random Rogue Trailer. And Rogue Robber.
Yeah.
Actually, Rogue Car.